let's go with chart. Chart is another big thing in Microsoft Word because using chart, you can do anything you want in order to really make the user understand you and in some way. And if you use chart, so you make feelings in data into the data, and the data will have some feeling for it. But if you don't use something, but if you only use some table data as a table, so it's not gonna create some feeling. But using chart, you can create a lot of feelings for for you and for your audience. So let's go and use chart, and I'm gonna click on it, and then once you click, you have a lot of things to talk about. Like you have column, you have line, you have pie, you have many different categories that you can choose of, and you can decide about it. For example, you can go with pie. Okay, and this is a good way to present visually that how many people are having dark skin, and how many people have white skin, and how many people yellow skin. So it's a very good thing. Or you might use bar, okay, this thing to show some data. For example, how many people are from this country or how many people are from this country. So you can show the data to people visually. Or you can show arrow, okay, this thing. Or you can show radar, water flow, anything. It depends on your project. So what project you're into it. So and then you can make something out of it. Or you can decide on column making. For now, let's focus on this, for example, and hit OK. And then it'll be created into Microsoft Word page, and then we will be able to see it. And then here it says serious, category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4. For example, you can say the course this got this point star. Okay, you say course number 1. Okay, for example, Persian course got this rating. Okay, rating. And then you can see the ratings. Okay, so the rating of this course, Persian course, is very different. Okay, you can see right now in here in category 2 and category 3. Or you can say somehow the Persian course category, let's say, how was its quality, voice quality, and then you can say video quality, and then delivery. So into 3 things. So let me just retype it, delivery. So you can decide on these things in order to make the audience better. So, or you can decide really to make it like this as well also. Let's do it like that, like this. So you can see voice, video, and then you can say, for example, delivery. And then you can delete this one. So delete it right now. It says voice, video, delivery. And then you can say course number 1. Okay, that was, for example, this one, and number 2, and number 3. So course number 1 got these things in here. Okay, as you can see, and the rating is high, and its voice is good, but course number 1 in this part is not really good enough. Okay, in this part, it's very awful. And it's a video, of course. And delivery, it's a little better. And then voice, of course, number 3 is not too good. It's 2. And course number 2 video is also not too good, but its delivery is better. So I think I don't know. It sounds really awful to you, but that's how it works. That's how chart works in Microsoft Word. That you can bring data to visualize to the user. That user will be able to visualize the data. And for now, it's for anyone. It's clear that course number 1 did better than any course, right? Because the voice was better, the video, and then the delivery was better than anyone. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the chart, and I hope you submit all your work into this too as well. And anyway, there isn't just inserting a chart in Microsoft Word. There are a lot of options to go with. So whenever you bring chart, you have this thing. I'm gonna change it, course rating or course review. So there you go. I have written there. And you have two menu like design, like format. Into design, you'll learn how to design it professionally, and you can add anything like access. You can access table, chart title, and you can add any of this to your current chart and to make it look nice. And the one thing that I'm good at is I bring a chart, I insert a chart, and I really make the settings, change the settings to make it better each time, get better. Okay, there's always time to get better, but there isn't time to get worse. Okay, so I always go through all the settings and try test it to make it if it sounds good and if it looks good, and then I leave that option on, and then if it looks bad I leave that option off. So I really go into all this, and we have also quick layouts that it changes automatically. For example, this one is better. Okay, it looks very professional. And I can enable these things also for 0.4, 2.4 from these things like data labels as well. Okay, you can see that. So that's why this option is very powerful. Use it wisely in order to create stunning chart, and the user will be able easily visualize what you have. We have also change color. We can change color. We can change the color we want it. For example, let's stick with this. It looks awesome. And then we have also chart style that is available for us. You can see right now. This one looks amazing, right? So let it be like that. And then we can also switch row and column between if it's possible. Now for our data, it's not possible to switch row and data, but for some it's possible. So you can click and select again, and then you can switch also in here row and data. For now, let's not switch anything. So anytime the data is not showing up right, so you can do that and you can really switch rows between the columns. We have edit data that we can edit, like click in here, and then it opens a chart for you. That's amazing. We have also chart type, change chart type. You can change any type to any part like pie. Even you can change to pie. Now you can see pie is not good for our chart. See, that's right. But this one is way better like that. So yeah, this one is also better because it shows graphs, has a good trend, but it suddenly goes down and then goes up again. So it has a good trend. But really, course number 1 is really doing better job than anything. You can see right now. But the one thing that we really want is delivery. So 3.5 for this course, number 1 is really good number. So that's about the design of chart. Let's go to format and to see what we can do. So into the format, we have current selection. Like we can change any part we want. For example, you can change plot area. You can change chart title. You can change chart area, any of these. You can go with format selection and then you can choose, and then you can change. For example, let's go with series number 1, and you can see they are selected. And you can go format selection and you can change any settings you want in here, possibly. So for example, secondary axis, primary axis, and you can change the size, series overlap, and go gap width. All of that is available for you in order to make the chart look nicer and better. We have also reset to match style, so we have to reset it. No, we don't wanna. We can also insert shapes, and then we can also insert like shape style as well, but for now let's not do it. So these options are the same as text box and pictures that we had, and there's nothing new about it. And I love to save you time because I don't want you lose your time on the things that you already know. Okay.